Okay, everybody, we're working through the diploma prep material. This is the trigonometry chapter. And this question right here, this is an interesting one here. We're given that the tan of theta is equal to 3 over 2 root 5. Now let's just talk about that for a second. What are they telling me there? Well, first of all, I noticed that the tan ratio here is positive. So that means that my angle theta is either in quadrant 1 or 3. Okay, so I'm going to write this up like this. It's either in 1 or 3. Additionally, because I know tangent is the y-coordinate over the x-coordinate, I know that along whatever circle it is that I'm working with here, that this is going to be my y-coordinate, this is going to be my x-coordinate. Now I'm given that the secant of theta is less than 0. Now what is this telling me? Well, all it's telling me is that secant is negative. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so this is essentially the same as telling me that the cosine of that angle is negative. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means I'm talking about either quadrants 2 or 3. Well, based on what I just noticed about tangent, that means this angle here, theta, must be in the third quadrant. Okay? I know that the y-coordinate for this, for example, this point out here, has got to be 3. The y-coordinate is 3, the x-coordinate is 2 root 5. And that these must both be negative just because I'm in the third quadrant, okay? And by definition, in the third quadrant, the x is negative and the y is negative as well. So I want to figure out the exact value of sine, okay? Well, the sine of theta is going to be the y-coordinate over r. I don't know r, but I can figure that out by just applying the Pythagorean theorem. We know that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So that's going to be negative 2 root 5 squared plus negative 3 squared equals r squared. Okay, now this one right here, it is very tempting to do this one incorrectly. It's very tempting to focus on squaring the root 5. And we know that squaring root 5 will get us just 5. And then it's tempting to go 5 times 2 is 10. But you got to square the 2 as well. In fact, you got to square the negative 2. So negative 2 squared is 4 times 5, this is actually 20. Negative 3 squared is 9, equals r squared. So r squared is equal to 29. R is equal to root 29. And I'm going to say positive root 29. Now I know normally what you would do is you'd put a positive and a negative here when you're taking the square root. But it turns out, just because of the way the trigonometry works here, r is always going to be positive. R is defined to be positive, okay? So now I come over here and I know that the sine of theta, whatever theta is going to be the y-coordinate negative 3 over root 29. Now it may be the case that that is as far as you need to go. However, you may be required to rationalize this, and that would involve multiplying numerator and denominator by the square root of 29, so that my denominator becomes root 29 squared, which is just 29, and then the numerator stays as negative 3 root 29. And so it could be either one of those two answers there, either the negative 3 over root 29 or negative 3 root 29 over 29.